Good morning. Welcome to the Singapore Heritage Festival. My name is Jeffrey, the creator of Open Business. This morning, we've got a live Q&A with both of our storytellers, and they are Mrs. Leela and Mr. Mahesh. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi. So our friends who just tuned in, this is part one of 2 Open Business as part of this year's Singapore Heritage Festival. This morning, we are going to be hearing from the whole storytellers from Malayala Ayurveda Vadisala. And so, if you've got questions or whatever that comes to your mind as you watch the video, please put them in the comment section and we will try and answer them at the end of this video. So, without further ado, please put your hands together for our first Open Business. Hello, welcome to Open Business, an intimate theatre sharing where the whole storytellers will be sharing with you their traditional family business stories. In this video, the whole storytellers are also the business owners who've dedicated a lifetime to promoting the Singapore traditional family business brands. My name is Jeffrey Tan, the co-creator and facilitator for this show. Join me to hear Mr. Mahesh Apo and his mother's stories. Support traditional Singapore brand and celebrate our culture.
Hello, my name is Mahesh. I'm the youngest son of the Apu family. The name of our business is Malayala Ayurveda Vaidisala. What does that mean? Malayala used to refer to a place in Kerala, South India. Ayurveda refers to a 5,000-year-old science of restoring peace, balance and well-being. Vaidisala refers to a place where Ayurveda is practiced. In modern day terms, it's known as a clinic. The Vaidisala was founded by my father's uncle in 1932. His name was Sri Govindan Vaidyar. After the Japanese occupation, he retired and went back to India. In 1947, my father, Sri Apu Vaidyar, took over the center. Let's go inside and meet my mother, Mrs. Leela Apu.
Welcome to Malayala Ayurveda Vaidisala. I am Mrs. Leela Apu. I was born in Kerala, South India. After getting married, my husband and I came to Singapore, April 1956. Together we had 4 boys and 2 girls. This is the first location of Malayala Ayurveda Vaidisala in Serangoon Road. 2005, my husband passed away. I took over the business. Ayurveda therapy was introduced in 2007. It's helped our patients very much. They like it very much. Later, 2013, Mahesh, my younger son, started to run the business with me. Mahesh will show you the heritage wall inside. Thank you.
Hi, this is our heritage wall. Let me share with you our humble beginnings. Our first location was at 251 Serangoon Road. We were there for 52 years. We then moved to our second location at 192A Racecourse Road for a period of 3 years. We then moved to our third location at number 8 Perumal Road for a period of 26 years. We then moved to our fourth location at 448 Serangoon Road for a period of 2 years. And we are here finally at 442 Serangoon Road. Our business location kept moving around Serangoon Road. That was because our customers. In addition, my parents found it very comfortable living in this area. My parents used to frequent the temple just across our center. They were devotees of Perumal Temple for more than 50 over years. This is me and my father, and I'm here sitting on the consultation table. In 251 Serangoon Road, we used to manufacture our own medicine. Fresh and dried herbs were readily available from shops in Serangoon Road and from Arab Street. Freshly processed sesame oil, which is used in medicine making, was available in Roberts Lane. I have fond memories of making medicine with my father. I used to stir the medicine to prevent it from getting burnt. Those are the fond memories that I'll have. In 2007, we introduced Ayurvedic treatment and therapies. Let me show you one of those treatment rooms. Let me tell you what happens when a patient steps into our center. The patient first goes into our consultation room and our physician goes through the illness report of the patient. Once the patient has found out the cause of the illness, he then provides a suitable diagnosis to the patient. If an Ayurvedic treatment is required, they are then shown to one of our treatment rooms. We have 2 treatment rooms in our center, one for male patient and one for female patient. In each of these rooms, you see a wooden table like this called a pati. The head of the patient is positioned here and the leg of the patient is positioned here. If a Shirodhara treatment is required, a suitable medicated liquid is poured through this vessel and it's dripped from this wick to the patient's forehead. This is how the Shirodhara treatment is done. Let's head out to the reception area. This is a mural of Lord Dhanvantri. He is regarded as a patron god of Ayurveda. He is a male god with 4 hands. His upper 2 hands shows a discus and a conch. In his lower 2 hands shows a leech as well as a pot of nectar. Leeches were used to heal wounds in ancient times. It's noteworthy to mention that leech therapy is widely used in India even today. In the olden days of training, Ayurveda was taught by a guru to his disciples. Due to modern requirements, a certain certification is required by the physician before he or she can practice Ayurveda. Ayurvedic treatments used to be popular with the older generations, but it declined gradually. But from the year 2000 onwards, Ayurveda treatment became popular. This is because patients were looking for non-invasive alternatives. What's important to run this family business? Family commitment. We need family commitment to resolve issues whenever they appear. Thank you for visiting us and we hope to see you again. Bye.
Thank you for staying with us. Hi, I'm Jeffrey, the creator of Open Business. You've just watched the first video of Open Business, and this morning we've got Madam Leela and Mr. Mahesh. Hello. If you've enjoyed what you watched,
Good morning.
good morning. If you've enjoyed what you watch, please feel free to comment in the Facebook comment section, or you can also ask us questions about the creation of this show, or you can have specific questions for our guest this morning. So let's begin first. It's the first time that you've watched yourself on screen, Mr. Mahesh and Madam Leela. How do you feel?
It was a very nice experience watching this video, and heads off to the production team and yourself for getting this done. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. And Madam Leela, how did you feel?
Yes, I also had that. My one is the first experience to do this program, so I'm very excited.
Great. So for those of you who are wondering, how did this happen? Well, the idea of Open Business was created 2 years ago with the National Heritage Board. Yes, that's right, for the Singapore Heritage Festival. So what the idea of open business really is to uncover untold stories, specifically in Singapore brands. So last year for the Singapore Heritage Festival, we had a chance to present two local traditional business, and they were the Ji Xiang Confectionery and Tea Chapter. And this year we are focusing on two medicine business, and they're both local business. So the first one, as you saw this morning, it's Malayala Ayurveda Vaditsala. And this morning we've got Madam Leela and Mr. Mahesh with us. So if you've got questions, please put in the comment section and we can try and answer them. In the meanwhile, for those of you who missed the address of where their business is, Mr. Mahesh, would you like to share with our friends where exactly is the shop at?
Sure. We are located at 442 Serangoon Road. That is just opposite Srinivasa Perumal's temple's traffic light. You can't miss it. Or you could come by or take the MRT and exit at exit G. Or the other nearest location that you can pinpoint place is at City Square Mall. So it's just a stone throw away from it.
Convenient and easy to find. Well, talking about, Serangoon Road, I know in your video, Madam Leela shared, how the road was a two-way and it became a one-way. So, Madam Leela, can you share with us, do you find that there's a difference in the customers from before and today? What is that difference?
Last time have the old people is coming. Now the youngsters also coming. They want to do that treatment also.
And when young people come in, what kind of treatment do they take?
Yeah. Different kind of treatment. They have now sickness is a relaxed thing. They do the full body massage, the abhyangam. Then any injury, small injuries or sports injury, like this also they come in for the treatment. Then old people, their leg pain is normally have the sickness. Otherwise, they don't have. They also coming for the election for the full body. This is the main we are doing.
Okay. And Mr. Mahesh, have you done any of these treatments yourself?
Oh yes, I usually done it. I usually do it quite often. I find it very relaxing and rejuvenating. Plus, it has a lot of medical benefits in it. So I really enjoy getting the abhyangam or the oil massage therapy done regularly.
And just curious, right? Because sometimes pregnant women, we know in certain cultures they also go for therapy. So is it appropriate for pregnant women to do something at this clinic?
Actually, our physician will determine that after checking with the patient. So it has to be done between the patient and the physician. So once that is determined, we will do it or we will not. It all depends on the physician.
Okay, so that's really insightful, right? That means it's not like a one-stop shop, right? In the way that it's not generic treatment, but it's specific to the patients. We've got a very interesting question on Facebook from Lahiru, if I pronounced your name correctly. She asked, do you use any feng shui type of elements? And I think the elaboration is Vatsu Satras in the time and how you treat patients.
Okay, so during therapy, we use medicated oil. That's number one. Number two, we use a poultice. A poultice is a bag containing dried herbs.
Okay.
And basically, it's just two major things that we use during a therapy. So apart from this, we do not use anything else.
Okay.
So the physician is the one who specifically desiccated oil is to be used for the various illness.
So it's all herbal and specific to the patients. Thank you, Mr. Mahesh. We've got another question. Wow, our questions are all flowing in. Great. Thank you, friends. Please share this link and get people to watch this. The second question is from Nate, depending on how you pronounce. How has the type of treatments you provide changed over the years?
Jeffrey, would you be able to repeat the question, please?
Yes. How has the type of treatments you provide changed over the years? Has it changed?
It has not changed. We have kept to what the what Ayurveda has stipulated and very clearly told. We have not really changed how the therapies are done.
Okay, so you've not, okay, so they've basically kept the traditional way of treatment, yeah? Let's see, not to worry, we'll get them back online. In the meanwhile, please like and share, or you can still ask questions about this. If you're wondering, what else is happening at the Singapore Heritage Festival, it runs from today all the way to the 30th of May. You can visit the website, or you can visit our Facebook, like what you're doing now. All right, so the website is SG Heritage Fest. This afternoon, we still have another open business. So this year, we've got 2 open business. The second one we are going to be focusing on is Heng Fo Tong Medical Hall. And it will be about the Chinese traditional family business, Chinese medicine traditional family business. Okay, let's check if we've got Mr. Mahesh back. Are you back on screen, Mr. Mahesh?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So let's get back to that question. The question is from Nate. How has the type of treatments you provide changed over the years? Has the treatments changed?
No, the treatments have not changed. We have kept it as traditional as possible.
Okay.
That's one important thing that we have done.
Okay. Great. So pretty much keeping the tradition and culture of the practice. Okay, we've got another interesting question from Stray Vinod. There are 2 parts of 2 questions actually. The first question, what kind of amazing recovery success stories have you witnessed thanks to your treatment? Any success stories you'd like to share?
Yes, over the years, we have seen a lot of success stories for myriad of illnesses and basically people who could not walk and was limping, they come after a few sessions of this Ayurvedic therapy and treatment, they all go back well. So we have a lot of success stories. Probably we will, put them on our Facebook page soon.
Okay, so friends, please like the MAV Facebook page and follow the different success stories. There's a second question from Vinod, and the question is, do you conduct any courses or apprenticeship for interested youngsters to learn? Wow, skills future, huh?
We would love to, but at the current moment, we can't offer that because of the manpower resources.
Okay.
And, to conduct such a course, you basically need a lot of resources. And what we want to do is we want to do it professionally. So perhaps in the future, with the help of our Ayurvedic Association, perhaps we can do something.
Great. We've got another question from Lee Sim Eng. Okay, I think it's a she. She asked, she said, actually, she gave us a compliment. Nice intro. What ailments will Ayurvedic be good for treating? What ailments will Ayurvedic be good for treating?
Sure. So, about 60 to 70% of our customers' clientele come in for arthritis, for bone pain issues, muscle pain, so on and so forth. So they all benefit from it. So what we need is for the patient to come in, consult with our physician, and we'll then advise what type of treatment would be best suited for the patient.
Okay. And then she's got another question. Can you share more about the herbs that you use? And I guess for me, what kind of are there herbs that we can find in Singapore, or are they things that you've imported?
So basically, in the olden days, we could procure a lot of raw herbs from Singapore. Strength road and a rapid, like I was saying. But nowadays, we can't do that because there's getting lesser and lesser of those shops in Singapore. So unlike our traditional TCM counterpart, where they have herbs in their shops, all our medicine is actually pre-done. I mean, it's already made. So with all these herbs, so that's the difference between these herbs and the manufactured ones.
Well, I think we've got lots of information about herbs and the treatment. Let's get because it is a traditional family business. And I guess, what would be interesting is to find out, because not all families get into a business together, and not all could have such an open communication and work so well. So, Mr. Mahesh, can you share a little family secret? How can families get along so well?
Okay, well, I won't call it a secret, but it's it's a good thing that we need to communicate with our family members, be open, share our issues, and if there's a problem, we need to address it together. So we always need to work together if it's going to be a family business. So that's the main thing.
Okay, and what about Madam Leela? Any other perspectives other than what your son has said?
Yes.
Anything to add on? Yeah.
Yes. My family is very cooperative. They like the center we running. They all together is like it very much. So any problem we have talk together. Anything, many financially and physically, they can help each other. So our center is very strong and very well done. We running the business because the family is very strong. We get together.
And is that something that young families can do to make their family strong?
Yes.
There are young parents watching this, right?
Sure.
And the youngsters and the family.
What can they do?
Because they have the problems, every family have the problem. If we talk to them and explain to what is the reason, then finish it. They don't keep it. They're clear. Once we can openly talk to each other or the family one together, we can. I have a big family, 6 children.
Wow.
So, yes. So they have together, they have.
Yes, that's a great reminder. Thank you, Madam Leela. Right? I think, we've learned so much from both of you, not just about your business, but also about, how a family can get along together, right? Not just in terms of running a family business, but how do you keep your family strong? Right? And from both of them, we learned that we must have open communication and not being afraid to listen to each other and resolve problems, right? So not everything is smooth, but when we encounter a problem, I think when we work together, when we listen to each other, we can overcome these problems, yeah? There's a Sandra. Sandra asked, can we rewatch the video? Yes, Sandra. You can like this, and this videos will still be on the SHF website. Yeah, so that's G Heritage Fest. That's the website, and the videos will still be there. Those of you who are watching this live, please share this video with your friends so that more people can find out about our traditional family business. And this morning, you've just watched the Malayala Ayurveda Vaditsala's story. This afternoon at 2 p.m., we'll be sharing with you another story, and that is from Hing Fo Tong Medical Hall. And that's live this afternoon at 2 p.m. So please like and share and come back and join us and meet the whole storytellers. Before we round up, maybe one last wish from Mr. Mahesh and Madam Leela. If there's one wish you'd like to share with our friends, what would that wish be?
I want to thank all our patients, past and present, without whom we will not be successful.
Thank you. And Mr. Mahesh, what's your wish?
Yeah, I would like to promote Ayurveda in Singapore to more of our customers so they can benefit from the goodness of Ayurveda.
Thank you, thank you. We've got one more question from Tan Jung Yu. May I know how do you see Ayurvedic medicine playing a complementary role to modern medication? Wow, this is quite specific. How do you, may I know, how do you see Ayurvedic medicine playing complementary role to the modern medicine?
Right. I would say like about 80% of our patients require Ayurvedic therapy rather than Ayurvedic medicine. Since they are non-invasive and since they are actually coming in for muscle-related or pain-related issues, they all do see the kind of benefits. So I would say that we playing a part in Singapore would be to help those people with such ailments and look for non-invasive therapy and treatment.
Okay, great. I think we've got a few other questions. This question of what is your most popular treatment at the moment?
The most popular treatment would be Abhyangam. Abhyangam in Ayurvedic language means therapeutic oil massage with or without the use of poultice. Okay. So it's a general body massage that can be done by all age groups.
Okay. Okay, and doing this open business experiment or short film, right? Because we spent about 6 months. I'm so thankful for the time both of you have given, and also the National Heritage Board for giving us this opportunity to share these traditional family stories. Is there anything that you've learned from the experience, Mr. Mahesh?
One thing I've learned is, it's not easy to do such a presentation, but with the help of you professionals, help us bring out the Ayurvedic business to the people of Singapore. So I found it very a good experience as a whole.
Okay, and what about you, Madam Leela? Anything that you learned from the experience?
Yeah, this experience is very
new,
new for me. This is people is in public. They want to know this more. Like this program is very
informative.
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you both so much. And thank you, friends, for watching this morning's Open Business as part of the Singapore Heritage Festival. So remember, we are on till the 30th of May, and you can check out our Facebook and our website for what kind of programs you can get involved in. So if you have time this afternoon, we hope to see you back here at 2 o'clock. If not, have a great day and happy National Heritage Festival.